different where I am. So, Pisces, if you're new, thanks for being here. And if you are a returning subscriber and viewer, I just want to thank you as we come to December, close of this incredible year. It's been intense, hasn't it? And it continues to get more intense as we move toward the Saturn Pluto conjunction in Capricorn. Please check your astrology. There are some links below. It's very important to understand the astrology this month, and so you can get a perspective on the entire year, actually. What have we been moving toward? What's the purpose of all this that's been going on? My personal self-book reading calendar is still closed. I'm hoping to open it in a couple of weeks. I believe I'll be able to open it in January. So just check back, but check the website if you really want a reading. Go to the website, fill out the contact form, let me know, and we'll work something out privately, okay? So, Pisces, this, as often is true, because you are the human bearers of the universal consciousness of love energy, there's a certain vision that you have. There's a certain understanding that you have. And it may be very hard to understand yourself. Okay, my guides are talking. They inserted that. I was going to say for other people to understand what you walk with and to have love and compassion, respect for you. So I just want to honor you before we jump in. This reading is really power packed. It's very intense vibrationally. So you are coming, as we come to the end of this year, and all the conjunctions and the full moon eclipse on the 30th of November. We've got a new moon eclipse coming on the 14th of December. Then we've got the conjunctions. Then we've got the solstice. And then another full moon. So your energy is being drawn upon, I believe, for these moments as we move through December. And I think you're going to really feel your essence in a spiritual way, as a spiritual energy set point. So let's jump in because there's a lot to talk about. I'm going to try to be really brief. I'm very pressed for time because of all the changes going on in my life. So first out from the oracles, animal medicine deck. Look at that. Turtle. So 1 and 0, my guys have been talking about numerology this month, a brand new place. And for you, it is a place that you are returning to. So turtle is all about cleansing, spiritual cleansing, literal cleansing, the water element, and being a stable factor, grounded. So it's interesting that you're the deepest water sign in terms of all the things I've already said, and yet your energy is being called upon to ground us. So the native people here in the Americas talked about Turtle Island, the way the landmass came up from the ocean, and how history evolved. So there's a lot of notion of that. You'll see when the oracles come out. So the very next card, you've had this card a lot because it's, in some way, this is your card. It's from the Journey of Love. Look at that. Sacred Convergence. Do you see the boat? That people have been arriving onto some distant shore, walking into their journey, further and further into the light, entering this tunnel. That's where we're all going. But for you, Pisces, particularly so, you're going to walk into the center place of your quantum energy in the month of December. You're really going to feel it. And look at that. Just amazing. So on this card, if you add up the numbers, it's 8. It's an infinity signature. Here you are. That's what... Okay, my guides are saying two different things. Clearly, we're talking about Gaia elements and things like that. But that's what you represent. That's what you look like. Here is an earth being. Because we're here in this one of the most intense moments through the last many thousands of years, certainly the last 200 or 300 years, we're circling back here in the United States to our Pluto return. That's why things have been so intense. The intensity is going to continue, but we're going to shift now towards the future. My guys just said future mentoring. certainly on some level that's what's happening for you. So the first card is the theme of the message. Look at that's the World card. An ending and a new beginning. In this deck, it is the perfecter of energy, and it indicates a Kundalini awakening. We see the swastikas at the breastplate, indicating the sacred turning of feminine energy. In each season, each quadrant of the year, picking up little petals of wisdom. So my guides are talking about this year and next year. This is the journey that you've been on, descriptive of the place that you have arrived into, thank you, Spirit, in order to prepare you for what's going forward. This sacred convergence. And that's you in the middle of all this energy, this Kundalini awakening, an ending and a beginning. The warrior of art does battle with energy, quantum energy, love energy. This is, my guides are calling him the Prince of Peace. Christ-like energy in some way. It's the Knight of Cups. He has emerged from the Sacred Passage tomb back into this place, fully transformed, we notice by the purple garment, here to be a presence in this way. That's you. And what comes right after that, we're going to talk a little bit, 3 cards, about you as an earth-dwelling being. Your energy set point, your quantum energy here on the earth. This is the photograph, my guides are saying. All these cards that you're going to see. Obviously, the star card, deeply rooted here, also rooted with the sacred mind of the universe. Destiny coming forward. This card in this deck is called the Dreamer of Growth. And for those of you who don't know, I'm using the Celtic Wisdom Tarot. Intense, after what we just saw, the very next card on your human journey, look at that. The Fool card. Again, Kundalini awakening, going through the portal, out into the universe to grab your destiny, into the sacred bowl of all knowledge, all healing, all wisdom. It's pretty amazing the way this is going forward. So your walk as a human being is going to feel, for many or most of you, extremely mystical this month. I think you're going to be very clairvoyant. I think you're walking into factors of your energetic, quantum energetic, the I am principle of the universe, because you are the universe. It's true for each of us, but Pisces really carries the signature energetically. And look at that. Revelation of knowledge. 9 of Pentacles. You are going to have the experience of being fully in yourself, fully in your energy, and you're going to have a moment where you're going to discover that in some way. Something's going to trigger it based on the rest of the cards that are here. So this is about a warrior who reincarnated thousands of times without actually having a death experience. And there eventually came a moment where he was, my guides just said reenacted. Okay, so they're talking about your energy really switched on high, and you will have some revelation in your life as an earth dweller about that, and about your actual image and your actual, okay, they're talking about image and your visage and all kinds, a lot of words like that. You're going to see yourself. And that's the Emperor. In this deck, it's the Keeper of Harmony. The strategy with which you do your life is about to change. And your energy is going to be dispersed in some way upon the earth, partly because you carry it. And everywhere you go, you will be able to transport yourself, your energy signature. I said the wrong word. It's not transport. Transmit out. Really, truly. In order to fill your deepest desire. Harmony. In unison with the universe. Destiny. For the earth dwellers and for you. You're the manifestation of that desire. That's the Empress. So we have Destiny, the star card, the Emperor, and the Empress, all in one column on the reading. on the left side of the reading. It's really astounding. So the Empress is in the first placement on the soul contract of your reading. And there she is. There you are. That is the judgment of skill. It's the Four of Wands. It's about the community tent. And there you are, your blue shoes. Transformation has come upon you. You're sitting with your dressed in your passion in a sense. Your water vessel is full and there's an unlimited supply. And you sit in this beautiful type of day pondering all the battles, all the trials, all the tribulations, the experience of humans upon the earth in order to bring your energy into the community tent, in order to create the sacred convergence. So you may not feel quite human this month in December. You might really feel very, very ethereal. And look, that's you again. That's you discovering you. Walking through your life as a human being, walking through the, summer day, there's the water hole again, pulling aside the fronds, and all of a sudden you see yourself, an image, a mirage. Something leaps up from the deep, and it's you understanding you. It's a cosmic look in the mirror, my guides are saying. This is the Ten of Cups. This is the most intense reading about energetics that I've ever had the pleasure to do. So I want to impress upon you. And there's the outcome card. Look at that. Isn't that astounding? The Sun card, the protector of sacred lore. And we see this gentleman who's been through his transition. He is marked, he's tattooed, he's standing in the full light and the full abundance of the sun. So beautiful, Pisces. I want to impress upon you the depth of your experience. And my guides are asking me basically to give you, to the best of my ability, an understanding about the sacred way you exist. And currently, if you're listening to me, you're an earth dweller and you are here. But this is the way you are here. The most sacred of energetic set points on some level. So I want you to really revel in yourself. Allow yourself to finally step in to all the things that you feel, that you experience, that you know, that you might quash a little bit. Sometimes it's channeling energy to walk with, but you don't have to hold it back this month. And what the universe wants from you is to be fully in yourself. Give yourself, at long last, the full acknowledgement that you deserve. And have a wonderful month. Definitely check the astrology and walk in your energy set point and revel in it to the best of your ability while the swirl of all the chaos continues. And hopefully, in some way, finishes up these difficult moments and we'll be into the solstice. And I think on the solstice, if you can have a sacred day and allow yourself to be someplace where you can have a sacred ceremony of some kind and allow the illumination to come through you, because that's exactly what's literally happening. It's given me a chill. So Pisces, thank you so much for your time being with me. Please, to the best of your ability, allow your light to shine in the month of December. It seems to me that the universe is asking for you to do that to assist the change that we are all undergoing and that the universe is driving forward with the movement of the planets. So when I talk about quantum energy, that's the point of it. You're here with this energy set point for a purpose. And so that purpose is coming forward now in a very big way. And as we go through, the time-space continuum, there will be more moments like that. This one is a really important one. So allow yourself to be fully in yourself and to understand who you are, what you are energetically. All right. And if you really need a reading, reach out and I'll figure out how to fit you in. Might be late at night. Okay? Thanks, everybody. Thanks for being here. Goddess willing, I'll be back to speak more about this in the month of January. Thank you so much. Mwah.